Former NBC News anchor Matt Lauer is denying allegations of rape, which are reportedly detailed in a new book set to be released next week. In a letter to his lawyer provided to Variety, Lauer says the 2014 encounter with a former coworker was extramarital but consensual. He also said the rape allegation is, quote, categorically false, ignores the facts, and defies common sense. Jericka Duncan has more.
2 years after Matt Lauer's fall from grace, a new report sheds light on the more explosive details from the sexual assault allegations against him. Variety magazine reveals that in an interview with Ronan Farrow for his new book, Catch and Kill, former NBC News employee Brooke Nevels says Lauer raped her in his hotel room at the 2014 Sochi Olympics.
And Matt, right here, please, sir.
Farrow writes Lauer invited Nevels to his hotel room after a night of drinks. Once in his room, Nevels alleges Lauer pushed her against the door and kissed her. He then pushed her onto the bed, flipped her over, and asked her if she, quote, liked anal sex. Nevels says she declined several times, but she, quote, was in the midst of telling him she wasn't interested again when he just did it. Nevels recalls that the encounter was excruciatingly painful. Nevels says there were more sexual encounters with Lauer when he returned to New York, telling Farrow, "This is what I blame myself most for. It was completely transactional. It was not a relationship." Farrow says Nevels told colleagues and superiors at NBC about the encounters. In 2017, when the Me Too movement gained momentum with the downfall of Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein, Farrow says Nevels confided in former Today Show co-anchor Meredith Vieira about the alleged assault. Vieira urged Nevels to file a formal complaint report with NBC's Human Resources, which Farrow says she did. According to Nevels, after Lauer was fired, she learned that NBC News president Noah Oppenheim and chairman Andrew Lack were, quote, emphasizing that the incident had not been criminal or an assault.
He really used his power in these situations.
Variety's Elizabeth Wagmeister and Ramin Satuda originally broke the story on the wave of sexual assault allegations against Lauer in 2017. At the time, they say NBC News executives knew about Lauer's alleged predatory behavior.
It wasn't just low-level employees that had knowledge of Matt Lauer's inappropriate conduct with women. There were also higher-level employees that were aware and openly speaking about Matt Lauer's conduct with other women at the Today Show.
All right, that was Jericka Duncan reporting for us there. According to Variety, Farrow writes Nevels left NBC in 2018. The book also says the network suggested she tell people she left to pursue other endeavors. In a statement this morning, NBC News tells CBS News that they find Lauer's conduct appalling, horrific, and reprehensible. They say, quote, that's why he was fired within 24 hours of us first learning of the complaint. Our hearts break again for our colleague. CBS News reached out overnight to representatives for Nevels, Lauer, Oppenheim, and Lack, but have not heard back. Sources at NBC News told Variety they haven't read the book yet, but they plan to defend the company's actions.